Hi, Audrey, Jack here. First of all, bear with me the environment. I'm currently in Kuala Lumpur, actually somewhere in Bukit Tabor, which is some sort of like jungle, because I'm actually running an event 5 days, and as a result, uh, the high-end clients are still inside the room, so I actually took the computer outside and do a very quick video to show, rather than I type it, let me just speak about it. And first of all, I can relate to how you felt. Don't worry, all good. Because at the end of the day, I like me, my family. In my family, I just share with you the fact. I also look at my family. My my mother and my father. Uh, my mother and my father. Myself and my wife, and my uncle, my youngest uncle, and his wife are the only three couples of the whole Wong's family who have successful marriage. And that means like more than 50% of the Wong's family's marriage didn't make it. And therefore, so all I'm saying is that there are reasons why a marriage doesn't work out. It's not your fault. So it is disturbance, it is annoying, it can create a lot of nuisance or discomfort. I mean, all this I could relate. I remember my grandma, like my grandma, my grandparents on both sides didn't have what we call the what do you call this? Is like is like a good marriage as well. Like they were apart. So that is one. And all I'm saying is that it is beyond your control. So first of all, do I always suggest first of all breathe. That's what I've typed, and most importantly, realize that this is an event. There's nothing you can do. You can nothing is nothing beyond control. You can only control one thing. That's your response to the event. As I was coaching my clients, understand that there are events, there are things that beyond our control. So if we have to take responsibility for things that we cannot control, so then, of course, our life will be very difficult. So my first point for you to realize is that accept that events are neutral. Understand, events are neutral. The only thing that we can control is our response to the event. So if you give a meaning to your parents' current situation as a negative and it's not very helpful to you, of course, this is how you felt. Let us just find any other possible meanings of this event. Are you able to give a slightly positive and empowering meaning to that event? And you have already said that you do not want to move out. Like, is there anything you can do about this, about your parents' situation? I don't know because I don't know much about your background. All I'm saying is that it's also very unfair for me to say that stay positive because again I don't know much. So all I'm saying is that always ask yourself, like check the emotion as and when you feel. I would say as and when you feel something is negative and you want somebody to talk to, you want to express a feeling. Yes, you can private message me. I'm a very good sounding board. I may not be able to respond, or what previous way I may not be able to give you some very meaningful thing, but when you voice out, it's actually a good thing. So okay, so don't worry, you can use UJ Uncle Jack on this. So back to the truth and lies thing, the exercise. All it says is about one thing, that is your beliefs. So you want to deep dive your beliefs that happened in the past. Now, some of these beliefs that you have, what we call, there are two types of beliefs. One is called the limiting beliefs. The other one is obviously the opposite, which is called empowering beliefs. So the truth and the lies basically are looking at the limiting beliefs. And what is limiting beliefs, by the way? So limiting beliefs are the beliefs that you have you have formed as a result of past incidents where these beliefs are not helping you. These beliefs are either disempowering you or some people will call it negative beliefs. And all we are saying is that, okay, is that possible to reframe these beliefs to something that is positive, to something that is empowering, which is the reason why the truth and the lies happens. Lies are what we call the limiting beliefs. So Dan gives you an example. Money is the root of evil. So that's why people are not comfortable with money. People find that, hey, you know what? I shall not touch money because money is dirty. So this can be a limiting belief. Because if you want to be a closer, you've got to be in love with money. So what can we do? So let's find a empowering and positive meaning of money. So that's why Dan says money is the root cause of evil. It's not the root of evil, but the cause is the root cause. So which means that we can control how we see money. So tomorrow in week 2, what you guys are going through will be some new meaning about money. So the truth and lies, don't worry about whether you get stuck or not. You just need to accumulate and list down all the limiting beliefs that you have. And all you need to do is to ask yourself, how do you convert this into something that's empowering, that's positive, and that's all this exercise is about. Okay, so if you can't, sorry, I'm still coughing. So if you can't really think of a lot, like some people, like Dan talks about it, like some people write like 7 pages, 8 pages, and let's suppose you only can write 1 page. It's good. Who is going to compare whether 1 page is worse than 2 pages? You are in competition with yourself. So I always say that do not compare with how other people, like you are given expectation that you must fill in like 7 pages, 8 pages of limiting beliefs. If you have only just 1, or to the best of your ability, you can only identify 1, so be it. Because in future, you can revisit the exercise again, and guess what? You may then be able to expand your limiting beliefs, or somehow these limiting beliefs may come in your mind. Okay, so you can do it at another time. Okay, so all cool. If you need someone to talk to, let me know. I will send this video to you right away, and then